This is Odin's Wolf Survival in the sunlit subterranean caverns of Wolfhaven. On a shield table today, I have an American Red Cross personal water filter. Found this at Walmart. Granted, a lot of people's not liking Walmart anymore, but yeah, I went perusing through there just to see what was up. And found this in their camping section, things along that line. And I was kind of looking to get another Sawyer, but they had this. The Sawyers weren't there. You can get them online, I guess, still. But even still, wanted to see what it was. For 20 bucks, it looks kind of like a Life Straw, a little bit smaller. Has, let's see what it says. Has a sediment filter, hollow fiber membrane, which means once you use it, you better not let it freeze because it's going to be gone. Activated carbon, which takes bad smells and tastes out. Said it works up to 1,000 gallons, but I think if you actually think about what you're doing a little ahead of time, you can make it go a lot further. I think personally this would be really kind of handy to throw in a everyday bag along, because these bottles are everywhere and it works off the bottles. You just screw it in the bottom. Let's take it out, see what we got. But you just screw it in the bottom and basically squeeze and drink. Which means to me, if you got another dedicated bottle, you could fill your plastic bottle up with crap water, of which I would definitely recommend pre-filtering with a couple layers of cloth over the opening when you hold it under creek water, river water. I would hope to God you weren't in a position where you were considering using sewer water, but that would filter out most everything to take out. They say this will hold chunks, take chunks out and large particulate. All that tells me is they set it up to plug up faster. So granted, if it'll stop the large particulate, it's still in the filter and it's still going to plug it up and it's going to shorten the life of the filter. So if you don't even let them get close to getting in, then you're much better off. We're just going to cut this piece of crap plastic off. I hate this sort of... There we go. Alright. Personal water filter. And this is what we have. I'm not even going to bother to read it. I'm sure it's probably going through quite a bit what I was talking about. Got a cap, mouthpiece, 3-stage filtration process, and there's the actual inside of the filter. So I'm guessing that area right there is the intake bottle, but it would be your... Also, I think it looks like your large filtration area. Or the large chunk. I could be wrong. That's the end that screws into the bottle. The end you drink out of. Cap snaps on. That's kind of compact, really. Comes with a cord that you can hang it. Tie it to your pack. Because you don't want to lose your water filter when you're out and about. Bad water makes for a bad, bad day. Ask me how I know. That screws in. All you had to do is squeeze the water through. Like I said, the cleaner water you can get in your bottle, the better off you are. It'll make your filter last a lot longer. And I'm guessing even once... I'm thinking the carbon filter section of it would go down first. And it would still have an off taste of the water if that goes down. As long as you aren't plugging up the membranes, which will stop the filter from working, period, you're good to go. And I don't know if you can backflush this like you can a Sawyer. You know, if you're out and you have to do it, that's probably a good thing. You know, if you have to do it, give it a go, but you'll be working at it because there isn't a way to easily backflush it. Said this is $20. It'll filter 99.999% of bacteria, including E. coli, Salmonella, and Vibrio cholera. Filters 99.997 of parasites, including... Yeah, give that a go. Filters up to 1,000 gallons of water. Up to. So again, like I said, you have to be smart about how you're doing it to get there. BPA-free materials, meets the newest test protocols for this. and says, you know, hiking, whatever it's made for. I would take this hiking. Things along that line. It's fairly compact. It's really easy to use, and it's not set up too bad. And these bottles are almost in every car. Most people have them. You can find them. Unfortunately, you can find them laying about. You know, I can walk around town and see a few of these bottles here and there. Or out in the country, even in the ditches. Granted, again, you don't know what's been in them. You certainly don't want to pick up a trucker bomb. But some of these filters apparently will filter that, and I'm not going to try it. Seen it, won't do it. Haven't been in that situation where I would be willing to do it yet. But there it is. Like, subscribe, and share. Helps me out with YouTube. Have a glorious day.